Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. My name is Manuel, welcoming you back to YouTube Best. Today we'll be bringing you yet another interesting news from the news desk of Buhari. The man who was said to have allegedly attacked Buhari while he was trying to take some photo shoot with some official wasn't actually shot by his security men. PDP said it was unprofessional and a big lapses in the side of the security operatives, and that the presidency should investigate this alleged attack. But before we get right into that, please make sure to click on the subscribe button and also remember to ring the bell so it will be easier for us to send you new news updates each time we make one. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the news. The news headline: Security operative did not shoot the man who approached Buhari in Kebbi State. Suspected attack on Buhari should be investigated, PDP declares. The news body reads: A report by Daily Trust has dismissed claim that an unidentified man who attempted to move toward President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday, March 12th in Agongu, Kebbi State was shot. Legit.ng gathered that the president was in the state for the 2020 Agongu Fishing and Cultural Festival. The video we'll be playing in a moment shows when the man was moving close to Mr. President but was stopped in his track. It was believed that the man had penetrated number one citizen's tight security and attempted to go close to him before Buhari's security detail prevented him. Operatives of the Department of the State Security were said to have later carried the man to an unknown location. That is it on the video. The president's aide, Garba Shehu, confirmed the incident, stating that the man was an overzealous supporter of the president who did not know he has crossed the line of security. Shehu said he is an overzealous supporter who wanted to reach the president clearly out of goodwill. He did not know the limits of security and the implications. He did not know that he was crossing the line of security. Meanwhile, Legit.ng had previously reported that the presidency dismissed reports alleging that the President Muhammadu Buhari was attacked in Kebbi State on Thursday, March 12th. This was said when he wanted to declare an open ceremony of the Agongu Fishing Cultural Festival. The aide stated that just as it is done around the world, when the man attempted to get close to the president, he was stopped by security officials. Recall that the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, in Abuja on Tuesday, March 3rd, declared that the Agongu Festival has been included in the list of national programs. Lai Mohammed said that these traditional sports attract both international and local tourists, thereby creating jobs for a lot of persons, especially women and youths. He pointed out that this is one of a very vital means of diversifying the nation's economy that has depends on crude oil. Lai Mohammed said, these festivals are the rich ingredients for the enhancement of tourism in Nigeria, and they are part of the creative industry, which is one of the areas the federal government relies on for the diversification of the economy away from the oil. Meanwhile, the People Democratic Party, PDP, have demanded for the investigation into the suspected attack on President Muhammadu Buhari, which occurred when the president was in an official trip in Kebbi State. Kola Olobunye, the spokesperson of the party, says the security breach which resulted in the incident should be investigated due to conflicting reports that have trailed the events. PDP insists that explaining the issue away would not do justice to the matter, as the president embodies the identity and sovereignty of the nation. The news body reads: The People Democratic Party, PDP, has called for an investigation into the suspected attack on President Muhammadu Buhari, which occurred when the president was on an official trip to Kebbi State. Kola Olobunye, the spokesperson of the party, in a statement of Friday, March 3rd, said security breach which resulted in the incident must be investigated due to conflicting reports that have trailed the event. This day reports. Olobunye urged the presidency to disclose the identity of the said individual involved in the incident and explain how he succeeded in beating the security around the president, as well as the current whereabouts of the man. The PDP, however, said the security lapses around the president will lead to the breach, was a reflection of poor handling of security issues by the presidency. The party appealed to Nigerians not to resort to acts of violence against their leaders, despite hardship occasioned by the misrule of the president's administration. The PDP said violence against the leader does not offer the needed solution. Meanwhile, the presidency have dismissed reports alleging that President Muhammadu Buhari was attacked in Kebbi State. Femi Adesina, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, in a statement explained that while the president was taking photographs with some farmers at the event, a young man was so very excited to see the president, so close that he had made an attempt to get to him. The aide stated that just as it is done around the world, when a man trying to get close to the president, he was stopped by the security operatives. Adesina accused some people of twisting the facts by narrating the incident on social media as an attack on the president. Meanwhile, a report by Daily Trust have dismissed a claim on unidentified man who attempted to move towards the President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday, March 12th in Agongo, Kebbi State, was shot. Legit.ng gathered that the president was in a state for the 2020 Agongo Fishing and Cultural Festival. It was learned that in the video, the man was seen moving close to the president, and it was believed that the man had penetrated the president's tight security and attempted to go close to him before Buhari's security detail prevented him. Operatives of the Department of the State Security were said to have later carried the man to an unknown location. The security special assistant to the president on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, confirmed the incident, saying the man was an overzealous supporter of the president who did not know when he had crossed the security line. That is what we have for you on the news update. What do you think? For me, I think PDP is right. They said this man was taken to an unknown location by the security aides. You couldn't get a man who passed security men past the huge crowd and was getting close to the presidency. You couldn't get him upon all your sophistication as security men, and now you are telling us you took the man to an unknown location. Let's believe Area 59, where humans don't go. The man you took there, he came out and started telling Nigerians that he did that out of goodwill. He is Buhari supporter. He loved Buhari, and he don't know when he crossed the security bridge. Who do you think you are fooling? We are Nigerians, and we know when we are aggressive, okay? We know what's going on. This man was rushing close to Buhari, and if you saw what happened in this video clearly, you will understand that the crowd became rowdy. And if you are thinking the same thing I'm thinking two things right now. One, this could be a propaganda. Two, this was real. Yes. One, if it's a propaganda, I think this man was bought to do this. He was paid to do this. So that people of the Southeast will say, wow, the president is being attacked by his people, so we should relax. We shouldn't do any more further harms, you know. But that's the most stupid thought in the 21st century. Yes. Why will you think about that? Why I think this is a propaganda is this. How come this man could pass the tight security of not a governor, not a prime minister? This is not a commissioner also, or a local government. This is the Federal Republic of Nigerian president. You passed and scaled through the security without ammunitions. And you go, who are you lying to? Mr. President and Nigerians. Who is fooling who? Yes. This is a pure propaganda, if I'm to say, because there is no way this man could be let to get even close to the first stage of the securities. Talk more of the second stage, because I believe the security men are being laid stage by stage. We are there sleeping when this man crossed and got to the president. He is very close. This is the president and this is him. He is tight close. This is a propaganda, if I'm to say, from this perspective. Because if you could get that close and you say the security men who were running so lazy, lousy, they weren't even running like people who want to go and rescue somebody. They were so sluggish in their movement. It wasn't even as if those men were professionals in that duty. Those security operatives are not professional, if I'm to say, because they were working so sluggishly to get this man. And when the man got to that spot, I think the camera, was it only one camera that was shooting this? I don't even know, because it is the same clip I see everywhere. Is it only one clip that was videoing the president while they were shooting him? I just don't understand. Did they plot somebody in and say the rest of you that are with their phone, nobody should get close to this place, let only this man video? Because when he got to the point of pinning the man down on the floor, the camera disappeared. They start videoing the crowd. Where was the president? What happened next? Okay, now if I'm to come to this from the aspect that this was real, yes, I will also say it was real. Probably if this man could scale through, let's assume the security operatives were lazy and they were sleepy, and this man scaled through to this to get to the president. And now the president is telling us that he is disclaiming any claim that said that he was attacked in KB. I think that is another 21st century lie. How will you say what the video captured that you were not attacked? Because you have plotted with your men to tell the man to say he didn't come to attack the president, that it was just for the love he was showing. He was overwhelmed with the love. He loved the president. The president is the best president in the whole world, so he wants to go and give him a hug. Okay, let's believe the man wants to give the president a hug, and the security operative caught him and they took him to an unknown location. This man prevailed and got across you as security operative, professional security operative, federal security operatives, and you didn't get to him. Then when you caught him, you are taking him to an unknown location to question him or to tell him what to say. Okay, let's believe they told him what to say, and the man came out and he said the president is a friend, and he came to hug him and tell him how much you have missed him. Now you guys took him back to the same unknown locations to do what? PDP said, bring the identity of this man. Tell us about this man so that we will go and ask his people, actually, if this man is not, if he is okay in the brain to have done such a thing, or if it was actually a plot. Because if this man is a known man, people around him will know the reason why he did what he did. You don't even need to start asking him questions. People around this man will know that this man hates Buhari or this man loves Buhari. So Nigeria is a very small country. We are getting the true facts of any information is a very difficult thing. Will I say impossible? That is it on our news today. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Remember to like, remember to share. Once again, this is Manuel signing off from YouTube Best.